Good morning. This is Representative Ken Ivory sitting in for President Wayne Niederhauser on the Senate President Utah Legislative Update Show. We, a couple of weeks ago, had the opportunity to be here with President Niederhauser and talk about federalism, the governing partnership, restoring balance. We have such an unprecedented opportunity in our nation. We formed a system that was unseen, unheard of in the history of the world, where we formed a governing partnership, and there would be two sovereigns, two governing partners that would work together to protect and preserve the liberties of the people. Really fascinating system. There'd never been anything before it or since. And the idea of our system was that the governing partners would maintain balance among each other. And I think today, by all objective criteria, we have a system that's out of balance. There's a great statement by W. Edwards Deming. He's known as something of the patron saint of just-in-time inventory, total quality management. I used to work for the mayor of the city of Osaka in Japan, and W. Edwards Deming was again almost like a saint. They have statues to him in Japan, literally. He made a statement that's really fascinating. He said, "Every system is perfectly designed to achieve the results that it gets." Think about that for a second. Every system is perfectly designed to achieve the results that it gets. Well, what results are we getting in our nation now? We have a federal government that's $17 trillion in debt, and that's just the official debt. That doesn't count the unfunded obligations, and in fact, the overspend of nearly $1 trillion a year, that's just on the cash basis. If you accrue all of the liabilities for 10,000 baby boomers a day that are retiring and expecting the Social Security that they've paid into, but that's already gone. The GAAP basis, the generally accepted accounting principle basis of just the annual deficit is more than $5 trillion a year, according to our accountants around the nation. Well, so what else are we getting in the system? We're getting a federal government that at one point, there were 3 federal felonies in the Constitution originally: treason, piracy, and counterfeiting. Today, the American Bar Association and the Department of Justice tell us they quit counting federal felonies at 5,000. They just can't count them anymore. There were only 3 federal felonies enumerated in the original Constitution. And then we look at the regulatory burden. The federal government that once operated on just 3% of gross domestic product, of GDP, is now over 25%, and it imposes regulations on virtually every aspect of our life that now cost more than $2 trillion a year just to comply with the regulations that come from the federal government. So I think by any objective criteria, we have a system that is getting results that are drastically out of balance from what was originally intended in the founding of our nation.